You've probably worked out that human performance on its own is not a thing. You can't go out and buy it off the shelf. You can't go and study it indiscriminately. It is a combination. One big synchronisation task is human performance. It's that bringing together of a whole lot of different disciplines and focusing on optimising our performance. And in Forces Command, the focus there is our warfighting capability in teams. Human performance defines, enables and optimises the physical, cognitive and socio-cultural adaptation of the soldier to build teams and strengthen our warfighting capability. So we understand really well the physical adaptation cycle of the soldier off the street and out through Private P to the brigades. We understand what it takes to build that combat physical conditioning cycle, and we understand what are the strains on that cycle as that soldier adapts to military service. Where we don't have the maturity and the understanding is in the mindset, in the cognitive piece, and very much in the team space, in the dynamics of the team space and that adaptation. So what we're trying to build through this diagram is 4 domains: body, mind, teams and tools, and I'll unpack them a little bit as we go along. 2 lines of effort: what we do individually and where we measure ourselves in terms of our availability, our health, our well-being, and how we optimise ourselves in teams across those domains and how we measure that in terms of our readiness. The effects that we're looking for, that HPO-enabled soldier, sits at the right of the diagram, and we take a journey through bringing together the domains, bringing together what we do individually in teams to get us to that HPO-enabled soldier. So from the body domain, it's about being combat ready, fitter, healthier, stronger, contributing to Army more of the time. From the mind perspective, it's about combat ready, enhancing critical thinking, adaptive problem solvers, contributing to Army more of the time. So that keeping you in the job and loving what you're doing and thriving in your team is that underpinning philosophy here. Bright Fox is a really good example of a collaboration between DSTG and one of our industry partners. This helped us to understand what are the problem-solving strategies used by experienced, if not expert, commanders during mission planning, and how do we translate that into tactical decision aids for soldiers on the ground. Teams is the 3rd domain in the Forces Command approach, where we talk about soldiers who are combat ready, ethical, resilient leaders and teams, and contributing to Army more often. This domain echoes somewhat the mind domain, but it is a bit more mature. And I think this is because the Army HPO plan is founded largely in professional development, and you would know that PME is well established, very mature and operating really well across Forces Command. You're all serving in Forces Command. You understand it is the United Nations of soldiers, all shapes and sizes, all backgrounds, all doing different things and coming together as teams. What we're trying to get to is the HPO-enabled soldier. So the HPO-enabled soldier is robust, resilient, strong and capable, self-aware, mentally agile, decisive, ethically and morally aware, proud and willing, clear and persuasive communicator, culturally sensitive, trusted team member, and socially integrated.